Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and
this game,
Van Gundy.
I ain't gonna lie. This game is gonna be about me learning to play. That's all I'm trying to do. Is like learn to play. So we have to get
Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 spot. And for Golden State, we've got Obi Toppin. Damian Lillard out there with Durant. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's George in at the 3, this small forward. And Greg, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now? That it's a
let me fill out.
Long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember who's going to be during the course of the year.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. It's all yours.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about the game plan he has in place for John Morant. Spoke to Sports Conference saying it's no secret you need to turn him into a shooter. If he gets a step at the rim, he's already lost that battle. He can drain a few from outside, but we are willing to live with that. Appreciate the honesty and I believe in him.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Now here's Lillard. High post try. Walk up to there.
Well, Dame doesn't go into the mid-range too often, but he'll take what the defense gives him.
And they double up Morant. From deep Washington. Good on the triple. Washington's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not really long.
Bro, what the fuck?
Boston's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. It is good. Washington's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And here is Toppin. And stolen by Miller. And here we go with Miller running up the court.
Man, John,
That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Grizzlies. In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Here's the Celtics with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Sensabaugh. No good from outside. Warriors trail by 6. Lillard, right side. Against Morant. Pass to Toppin. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
First personal foul.
And what's your take, guys, in the first for Boston?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers. And not only that, their elite conditioning.
Great close up, my boy.
Pace they're playing offensively. Well, they are getting
Yeah, okay, PG.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Boston.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now here's Morant. Through on the 14-footer. Morant's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Lillard, the pass to George. Durant in the corner. Taking a screen on Miller. Pass to Toppin. Miller outside. Here's Sensabaugh. Good. And
Okay, you're playing around to me.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Lillard. It's That's good.
Talk about Lillard. He hits the defense with a sweet move and then makes sure to finish the blow.
And here's Washington outside. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Warriors trail by 9. KD looking around. It's tipped. Morant with it. He has 5. That's 5 to shoot. Pass to Sensible. Offensive rebound. Miller with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Miller's got 6.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Warriors. Down by 12. Paced in. How about the Boston Celtics?
Wow.
Back-to-back 60-win seasons.
Well, Kevin, winning 50 is a great season. 60 wins is simply incredible. We have lots of regular seasons where no team wins 60. Credit Joe Mazzulla, his staff, and players for keeping this thing rolling.
Here is Lillard following John Morant's 3. Lillard with the bucket.
Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here is now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Now, here's Mitchell. Now the Warriors picking it up. Here's KD. And George kicks to KD. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 5. Misses the 3. Celtics leading by 13. Inside. Newell can't get it to go. Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to Orlando. Mitchell against KD. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Such a wide open look.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Oh, rising up for the throwdown. I love seeing KD finish with some power.
Chang with a clean look. No good on the 3. Durant inside. Hartenstein passes to George.
What the fuck?
John Morant is leading the charge, guys, for the Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that And welcome back. After the second quarter of action.
Damn, they're locked down. We got to finish this game. Fuck it.
Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Mitchell is out there with Miller. Here's Jang in at the 4-man position. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, what I can do today, it's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Drills the three-pointer. Miller's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Celtics. Warriors trail by 16. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with the smooth shooting shot. And Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends.
And there's the ball.
Blocking shot.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on that.
And the Warriors are making a change here. Simmons is checked in. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Chang. Over Hartenstein. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
And now, joining us on the line, Shams Charania with a recent development. Shams, what's the latest?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The intel today is out of the Big Apple. The New York Knicks, with an early season transaction, they want to take their backcourt to the next level and thought Kyrie Irving was the perfect man for the job. I've been told it was Kyrie's incredible ball handling skills, finishing ability, and championship pedigree that made him a must-have for this organization. It'll be very exciting to see how he elevates this offense.
Hey, Shams, we appreciate the report. Always some interesting news to find out about the NBA. And so, the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Hand phone.
On the wing, Mitchell. For three. Boston again missing.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Simons finds Hartenstein. Kicks it out to Lillard. Morant with the steal. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Durant against him. Hartenstein with the screen for Durant. And off the prior, and in it goes. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Listen, it's a team sport. But without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
And Chang gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 13.
Yeah, he was very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Simons is a sharpshooter. He wanted those 3 points back and went out and cooked them.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
After 4 seasons in Golden State, Jonathan Kuminga moves on. If he was a guy to do better, overall. But after a lengthy free agency saga in which the Warriors and Kuminga exchanged several proposals, and they had several signing trade discussions, Kuminga lands elsewhere. So this run in Golden State is over. They're losing a good young player. Let's see how they can replenish the cupboard there in Golden State.
Certainly something to watch. And Shams, we appreciate the report. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. When you have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
And it's Miller in the corner. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter. His 3rd overall.
Back to Hartenstein. 3-on-3. Here's Miller. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up. The points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Golden State. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Lillard, right side. Dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Morant passes to Washington. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Boston. Mitchell comes in for Brandon Miller.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Outside, KD. The kick out to Simon. 15 56 seconds left here in the second. 6 on the shot clock. High post, KD. 10 points for him. And they pick up 2. And Morant's got the ball here for the Celtics. At one point, they led by 16. Kessler finds Washington. Here's Sensabaugh. Now, here's Morant for 3. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, Kessler to the rescue, using his size to win the rebound, and then quickly going on the attack himself. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Morant surveying the deep. Stolen by Durant. And Simons has it in the corner. Here's Lillard. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so we conclude the first half. Celtics out in front. They lead by 12. Oh, we've got a moment now. Let's thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here. And we'll be right back with you after this break.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig, NBA phones could ring at any moment. What's the best phone call you guys ever got in a locker room?
You know, I always love hearing from family, especially...
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for the Boston Celtics. That is more than enough of us.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in a second. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And for his Simons out there, ball short. That is Damian Lillard. That's Durant. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Pass to Washington. It's good from long range. Washington
about 15.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Tried by KD, and it's good for 2.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is, able to score against physical defenders.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Great shot contest. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Hustling it in, Kevin Durant.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Oh my God. Okay.
Washington's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Have a look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Morant against Lillard. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Simon. And here we go, Morant.
And getting that large wingspan in the way and creating plays. Miller's basketball IQ showing through on that steal.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. A wide-open look here for Hartenstein. And it's off from three-point range. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Back over to you.
Staying dialed in. Thank you very much for the report.
Oh my goodness. And we putting the hand right there.
Miller went so high and grabbed his stroke. It's exactly what you want.
Yeah, we're going to do it straight up now.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. To the middle. Here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 12 in the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's KD. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Miller kicks to Morant. Miller against Simon. From the stripe, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now, and even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the floor.
Love the confidence Durant has in that jump shot. Doesn't let the foul stop him from taking.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And staying on defense, the Celtics content to play the percentages.
Yeah, look, the Celtics want to deny threes, free throws, and layups. If you beat them shooting 2-point jump shots, they'll live with it. But can they force more turnovers?
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. And the Celtics making a change here.
Mitchell.
Boston leading by 20. Morant with it. Lillard picks him up. Here's Diabate.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Durant inside. He's against Miller. Hartenstein with the screen for George.
With the ability to make plays from the wing, Paul George is a complete offensive player.
Pass to Diabate. Back to Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Simons fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play shot for him.
Sticking with it. Simon's using all of his strength on that one.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for the Warriors.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Well, the way that Morant is able to twist and contort through a defense, he is one of a kind in that regard.
Lillard, the pass to George. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's taking it.
And then Morant slams it in.
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
1:10 left in the third. Clock at 6. Here's Durant. That shot missing. Boston leading by 22. Mitchell wide open. And Damian Lillard pulls it down.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
George looking over the floor. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul. Jordan is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Pools checked in for John Morant. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Never looked at that fucking
number one, but that second spot is up for debate, and it's between guys like Hart, Ray Allen, and Dame.
And looks like the little pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get the attention.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Mitchell against Lillard. Lobbed up there for Durant.
Nice little read there from Lillard. Got it to the screener right on time.
Poole kicks to Jennings. And another miss by Boston. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a shows here, but he can go out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Brandon Miller out there with it. It's Jang in the power forward. Simon's on the wing. Pass to Durant. Simons with the screen for Durant. Durant going to work inside.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Down low. Here's Diabate. Takes it off the glass. Warriors trail by 17. KD passes to Kennard. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. KD's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, some of the most solid mechanics in the league. Kennard has complete trust in his motion.
Outside Durant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Miller, no luck. Warriors have got all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. George against Morant. Pass to Kennard. From deep. Nailed from three-point land. Kennard's got it back out in a single-digit deficit for the Warriors. Miller holds it down hard.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Here's George. And here's Durant. George finds Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here.
To the inside. Throwing in for the deuce.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that one had come in later, it would have been 80 bar to go.
Yeah, look, they've shown great resolve to work their way back into this one, but they're not done yet. Celtics
making a switch here. let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's George. Rebound, Boston.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Here's Sensible. Defended by George. Miller against George. What a finesse finish on the wing.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just getting the ball and let him do his thing.
Now Washington. Moran outside. Now Miller. Now Kessler. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
How about he takes on the defender, head on, and pulls down the two-hand.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power.
Well, where Kessler is elite is on the board, and he's an excellent rim protector. Those two things alone will earn minutes.
Stolen by Washington.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been to this team tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And there's the three.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And the call will be against Anthony Simon. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Miller. Oh, that is a big-time That free throw good for Miller. So, GA between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, neither should the NBA.
Unloads from 13, Kessler. The second chance shot is good.
And guys, what we saw here tonight, margin of victory for the Celtics.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
And you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Brandon Miller.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Durant takes it inside.
Yeah, fuck these ones.